Both 87, perfect. Let's be honest, when it comes to smartwatches and wearables, the Apple Watch is king and the Apple Watch is the one you want to beat. Although there is one major downside: if you don't have an iPhone, guess what? You don't get an Apple Watch. It's just that simple. When you're on the non-Apple side of wearables, you can find some really bad smartwatches that just drive you mad. At least they drive me mad. Back in January at CES, I met up with Letsfit, and that's how we're here. We got their newest, latest, and greatest smartwatch here, which is only about 80 bucks, which is less than half the price of the Apple Watch Series 3. It actually has 15 days of playback time, 40 days of standby time, and 20 hours in GPS mode. All of those are a lot more than the 18 hours of the Apple Watch. But just because it has extraordinary battery life doesn't mean it skimps on features. It's 5 ATM water resistant, has a reflective display to keep the power consumption down. It's got a GPS as well as a compass, which Apple Watch just now added to theirs. Blood oxygen saturation measurement, which Apple Watch still doesn't have yet. And of course it has heart rate monitoring and whatnot. You know, the basics of smartwatches. We got some very nice packaging, so the quality doesn't skimp there. It's time to get it on. Oh wow, this looks super nice. I mean, it was a while ago when I saw it at CES, so this is kind of new to me right now. This is the charger here. It actually looks super nice. Just put the watch right here and it charges up. Simple. We have 24/7 customer support, as well as a little user manual, which looks like it gives you all the information you could possibly need. And then we have the actual watch here. Let's pull this thing on out. Ooh. It's actually very lightweight. I'm really impressed. We have a nice rubberized band that'll fit every wrist size you could possibly imagine. I mean, look how big this thing will get. The furthest hole is all the way at the end, so there's no excuse for this not to fit your wrist. So right here on the front, we have some instructions. Right here is a multifunction button. Okay, it clicks very well. Long press the bottom button to turn it on and off right here. Please charge and activate the watch before you use it. Although I never do that, so let's see if we can do it without charging it. Ooh, nice. Let's try to get this thing powered on. Alright, it looks like it actually is dead, so let's charge this thing up. Let's see if charging this is as easy as I thought it was. You just line up the pins with the connectors, and bam, just like that. Very simple. Look at that. Is it magnetic? It's actually stuck on there too. Okay, that's nice. Alright, look, it's turning on. We got 75% battery. Why wasn't it turning on then? Okay, maybe we can get it to turn on now then. Maybe you just had to put it on the charger to get it to activate. It's already on, okay. I figured out how to do this. I guess when it said to plug it in to activate it, it was pretty literal. All right, so take a look at that. Very nice looking display. We got color too, that's awesome. Bluetooth, battery percentage at the bottom. All right, so the reflective screen looks good. It's actually in color, which I wasn't expecting. So we got the time, the date, the battery percentage, Bluetooth icon as well. See, we press the multifunction button, it unlocks, it looks like. Now we have different exercise modes. We have outdoor running, outdoor walking, indoor walking, hiking, outdoor cycling, pool swimming, and exercise records. Pressing the multifunction button again, you can connect it to the Very Fit Pro app to update the weather. All right, so once we get this synced up to the phone, we'll be able to check that out. We have the heart rate right here, which will use the heart rate sensors on the bottom, and one of these is a blood oxygen sensor as well, so that's awesome. We also have the blood oxygen level, like I just mentioned, as well as more functions. Let's see what that is. Please calibrate the compass, move it in a figure 8. All right, so once I get it on my wrist, we'll do that. We have a stopwatch. We have a timer with different presets right here. That's awesome. There we go. This button will just take you home. That's awesome. All right. So now let's get that app. It said the Very Fit app. Let's get that installed on our phone right now. We have the Very Fit Pro app. We'll get that opened up. All right. So right now it's actually searching for the watch and it showed up right away. We'll just pick on that. Is it already connected just like that? All right. We'll confirm the bind device. There we go. It just vibrated. We choose it for a male or female. So obviously male. You can choose your birth year. So it's gonna make a profile for you right here for all the fitness stuff. Your height, weight, somewhere around there. Sports target, so you can choose how many steps you want to target in a day as well as how much sleep you want to get, because it looks like you have sleep tracking as well. And now we're on, so you can actually see all the stats from the watch right in the app on your phone as well. It'll show you how many calories you burned, how much miles you walked, how much activity you've done through the day. You can see everything in a graph to keep track to your goals. Then we have the device. We have call alert. We can turn that on so it'll vibrate and let you know when you have a phone call. We have sedentary alert, so if you're sitting down for an extended period of time, it'll buzz you and tell you it's time to get moving. We'll turn that on. And you can actually set it from 15 all the way up to 180 minutes. That's awesome. We have alarm alert, so you can set alarms and have it wake you up on your wrist. That way you don't wake up your partner. We have SNS alert. So you can actually get alerts from all your different apps on your phone right on your watch. So if somebody sends you a message on Snapchat, it'll buzz you and you can go and check it on your phone. We have heart rate detection, so it'll automatically detect your heart rate throughout the day. You can have it set to when you lift your wrist, it'll activate the backlight so you can read the screen. And then we have more. We have the language, weather forecast, heart rate zones, and reboot the device. Simple stuff. Firmware upgrades. We're already on the latest version, perfect. And then we have a GPS update. So you can have it update a GPS, whatever that is. It's actually super awesome, okay. And now that we have it paired up with the phone, the time and the date automatically synced up with the watch. Now taking a look at the build quality of the watch, it does appear to be made out of plastic, which explains why it's so lightweight. My Apple Watch happens to be made out of stainless steel. The cheapest Apple Watch is made out of aluminum, so it is a more premium build quality than this watch is. Although, just because it's plastic doesn't mean it's any less durable, and this will definitely be rugged enough to get you through your workouts and all your extreme terrain and whatever you got to do with it. Now comparing it to the Apple Watch, the screen size is a bit smaller and it is round, so you know, if you want a round screen, that's the way to go. The Apple Watch does feel a lot more premium, although remember, this is one of the more premium versions, and the aluminum one doesn't feel super premium, so you know, it depends on what you want. Thickness wise, it looks to be a little bit thicker than the Apple Watch. Obviously, because this is a reflective screen and this is actually an OLED panel, this screen's going to be a lot better than this one. Although remember, the reflective screen uses a lot less energy. And if you're getting this as a health tracker, that's really all that matters. Personally, I got the Apple Watch because I wanted it to look like a piece of jewelry, and that's why I got this one. Now on the bottom, the Apple Watch is made out of stainless steel. Obviously this side is plastic, but we do have the same heart rate sensor, and then we also have the blood oxygen monitoring sensor, which apparently the Apple Watch does have. It's just not activated by software, so there's that. And then of course on the Apple Watch we have the digital crown that spins around, and over here we just have a multifunction button. Let me just put this on my wrist and see how well it fits. Why is it just me who always has trouble putting watches on by themselves? Although I did figure it out. Let's see, we'll get it down there. Nice and tight. All right, perfect. It actually feels extremely comfortable. Wow, perfect fit, really. All right, so now I'm really curious to see how accurate the heart rate sensors are on both these watches. So I have them both on. This is a very unscientific test, but we should be able to get some kind of idea of how accurate they are. Looks like we got 98 on the Apple Watch. The other watch is still detecting. Probably not a good idea to be talking while I'm doing this. 87. So 87 and 90, that's actually pretty close, so not too much of a difference. Oh, right there, both 87, perfect. All right, and it looks like they're both at 86, so they're both reading exactly the same. Whether it's accurate or not, who knows? I'm pretty sure it's accurate though. So that's good. That confirms that this watch is just as accurate as the Apple Watch when it comes to measuring your heart rate. And now something the Apple Watch can't do yet, we have the blood oxygen level, which I'm not sure what this is supposed to be at, but let's find out if I'm dehydrated. It says please stands still, so we got a bit of a typo there. 95%. I want to say 100% is good, so 95 should be great, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, if we go to a workout, let's go to outdoor running. It's looking for GPS, stand still for faster positioning. Let's just skip ahead. Unable to display track before successful positioning. Oh, so it actually, that's cool. It'll show your starting at any point and start over every time you make a lap. All right, let's go back. So the screen is locked, now it's unlocked. Okay, so we can stop that. We have the weather, 59 degrees. More functions. So we're gonna calibrate this, so a figure 8 pattern. Am I doing this right? So now let's take a look. The Apple Watch says we're facing 70 degrees east, and the Letsfit says 93 degrees east. Huh. That's a little bit off. Let's see. Yeah, that's way off. I don't know. They're both facing, let's see, that's east right here. That's where the compass looks to be pretty accurate, although the actual number looks to be a little off. Actually, no, there we go. It's actually right on the point this time. Actually, I think putting them too close together affects the compass. Isn't that a thing? Magnetic, you know, magnetism pulling each other or something. Okay, so let me try this one by itself. On the Apple Watch looking ahead, we're looking at about 63, so it's actually 61. Yeah, it's actually really close. All right, so not too bad, unless it's way off and you head in the wrong direction and get killed by a wolf or something. Stopwatch, timer, basic stuff like that. It's actually a really good watch. If you're looking for a fitness wearable that doesn't break the bank, has all-day battery life, maybe all-month battery life, depending on how you use it, this is actually a really good watch. Feels very lightweight, very comfortable. This whole time I've had it on, I haven't had any complaints. Feels very good. I mean, for 80 bucks, you get all the fitness stuff you can need. GPS positioning, compass, heart rate, even blood oxygen level. That's awesome. So definitely recommend this if you're looking for an activity tracker that you can wear on your wrist all the time, even track your sleep, do all the good stuff, and even have an app on your phone to keep track of all your progress. Because really, you wouldn't wear this Apple Watch specifically if you're doing workouts, because this one's more of like a fashion piece. You would get the cheaper version of this one to do that as well. Personally, I'm gonna be sticking to my Apple Watch because I love the way it looks, because it's gold, of course, why not? And plus, there's a bunch of different apps and a lot more stuff you can actually do on this one. Plus, I just love the screen and I don't really care about tracking my sleep, so 18 hours a day battery life is more than enough for me. Plus, I can have wallpapers, so that's a big bonus right there. But if you're just looking for a fitness tracker that has really good battery life, is very comfortable and very durable, this is definitely a way to go.